Welcome back to F1 2021. It's incredible, isn't it? 3 whole seasons of progress, 3 whole seasons of car progression and understanding the car, and this is the moment we've been waiting for. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the moment season 2 ended, I had no sleep whatsoever. I went straight to work on getting to work on my car, bringing my car up. I'm making overall progress from last season's car to this season's car. The changes that you'll see in Season 3 in 2021 compared to last season, the results are staggering. We've got a whole new engine now, we've got a much better power unit, a much more competitive car now, both downforce wise and aero wise, in the chassis as well. We've got a more durable car, and we've got a much better car in qualifying and the races. The field right now is going to be so much closer as well. Heading into the new season, Alfa Romeo are obviously the favourites heading into Season 3 or into 2021, and as you can see, we haven't really made that much of a gap, but we're going to start through this season. We're going to start making that progress with the fuel technology, with the powertrain, and then we're going to finish off the chassis with the tyre wear and get those final ultimate upgrades, and then get those last 4 ultimate upgrades on the downforce, and then that's it. Pretty much anyone can win the championship in 2021, but just because Alfa Romeo have the best car doesn't mean that they will win. But anyway, without further ado, it's time for 2021 to begin.
They say that even a second is an eternity in Formula One, so going 4 winter months with no racing at all has seemed a very long time indeed. We're back though in Melbourne, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lucas Weber lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Vettel, Magnussen, Thomas and Perez, Hamilton, Bottas, Albon and Devon Butler, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Nico Hülkenberg and Verstappen, Gasly, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Lance Stroll. Norris and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid, and with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but when I say we have so much potential in this car to win this season, I'm not making a joke. You seen the qualifying report, 5th place. Well, technically it should have been 6th, but with that grid penalty, we're in the top 5. For the first time this series, we're actually in the top 5, which is incredible. We might not have the quickest car, we might not have the most consistent car, but I think with my own personal setup and just with the speed that I am in the game, we might actually have a chance to win here. So, 5th place, Perez behind us, Magnussen ahead of us, and it's intermediate conditions. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did no rain practice in those practice sessions. All I did was, all my running in those practice sessions apart from the practice programs were just dry running. I didn't once test wet qualifying or wet racing. Not once. So this is legit going to be the first time this season that I race in intermediate conditions with this car. Here we go. So, Weber in first place, of course, the 2 Ferraris. Perez, Hamilton, Bottas, Butler and Albon round up the top 10. Here we go. A brand new season, a new era of Formula 1 2021 is underway. And it's lights out in Melbourne, and that's a pretty even start there. Magnussen gets a good start as well. Perez as well gets a good start in towards turn 1. Can we try and go around the outside of Sergio Perez in the Renault? No, we can't. As we can see nothing but spray then heading in towards turn 2, slight lift off. Perez defends on the inside. Can we go down the inside of Sergio Perez into turn 3? Yes, we can. We're going to dive down the inside of Kevin Magnussen in the Mercedes as well. Lose the back end there a little bit into turn 4, hold it around the outside, over Sergio Perez. What a move, and we're in 5th place again for the start of this race. And this car does feel a little bit loose happy on the tail end, but 5th place, that's actually a decent start there for us in this race, and now we need to get away from the rest of the pack. End of lap 1, car feels really good at the moment. It's a little bit tail happy on the rear end, but I do feel the raw speed. Speaking of speed, here comes Perez. Down the inside into turn 1, can he make it? No, he can't. I'm going to close the door. Lovely. Did we make contact at it? I don't think we did. The car does feel really, really fast. I feel like we're slowly but surely catching up on Kevin Magnussen. And I just feel with consistency and just overall concentration, we will overtake Kevin Magnussen. Oh, safety car once again. You know what, yeah. When you mention F1 2019, yeah, what's the first thing that's going to come into your mind? Oh, I know. Oh! Lucas Faber is out! Lucas Faber is out of the Australian Grand Prix. Wow, in the first race of the season, and Alfa Romeo already have reliability issues. Wow, it's just a simple engine failure. The race leader is gone. Don't know what the hell's going on with the safety car light. There's a massive gap between me and Kevin Magnussen, which is now for the podium positions. Surprisingly, we're 3 seasons in, yet we still haven't achieved a podium yet in this series. Crazy. Anyway, for the restart, 15 laps in, and we are getting a restart here. Here we go, once again. Let's do this. Track's really drying up here, so looks like it might be time to pit for softs or maybe even mediums by the end of this stint. Maybe though. Gotta be careful here. Hamilton is coming. Back end is really starting to let go. I think it is time to switch on. 12-13 laps to go. Let's see, do I pit? Yeah, let's pit. I think this is the right time to pit. Who's staying out? Perez, Leclerc. I think Leclerc stayed out. Where's Magnussen? My teammate's in. Right, gotta nail this stop, boys. Come on, let's go. 1.7, here we go. 1.8. That's the path. That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted. 1.8 seconds. And we're still in the top 10, believe it or not. That was actually a really good pit stop. That could be the pit stop, yeah. That gets us on the podium at the end of the race. I hate that progress of time where you're on fresh tyres and the track just dried up and yet it's just so cold you can't get any grip. Anyway, here comes Magnussen down the inside, and that is for 3rd place, or 2nd place even. We're going to do the switchback though. Oh, what a move. Looking like a professional with that move. It's all about keeping your calm. That's one thing I need to do, just tell Jeff to shut up. I need to get into a rhythm now of just going all out. All out for this 4th place. Gotta get some warmth back into the tyres as well, to make sure that we have the best chance of finishing in the top 5 here. But Raikkonen is coming though. I think he's in 7th place, but if we continue to keep up this pace, we're not setting the fast laps, but if we continue to keep up this pace, then I have no doubts we'll finish 4th. Charles Leclerc has won, but I've got bigger problems. Raikkonen is all over me. I'm going to defend the inside. Raikkonen has to go the long way round. I'm going to force him off deliberately, and there we go. I think we're going to keep our 4th place. It is our best ever position in this series. As long as we hold on here, we should be fine. Around the final corner, it's 4th place for us once again. And Raikkonen is going to catch up. No, he won't. It's 4th place for the Australian Grand Prix. And that is a great start to the season. Get in there.
excellent win from Ferrari. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
So the Ferrari boys take the first race of the season after Alfa Romeo really cost themselves with the reliability issues. But Charles Leclerc wins, Sergio Perez is in second, Kevin Magnussen is in third place. We finish fourth in the first race of the 2021 season. Not much has changed. Daniel Ricciardo 6th, that's not bad. George Russell in 8th, Bottas in 10th. I think Bottas got held up in the pit lane as well. Ooh. Sainz and Stroll got penalties, so they're relegated to 13th and 14th. Obviously, the standings don't really matter. It's the first race of the season, so everyone will finish the same as they finished. Ferrari, 26 points. Obviously, Vettel DNF'd. But yeah, it's all to play for this season, in my opinion. But we have to stop Alfa Romeo from really running away with this championship like they tried to do last season. But I have a feeling that they will run away this season if they get momentum. But thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. 30 likes would do us massively good. New year and new content to be unleashed on the channel. Thanks for watching. Let's make 2020 an epic year, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.